Hey everyone, welcome to session 10 of my Colours Clearance Challenge version 2. This is wrote for Q, and yeah, this is basically, I've done 193 attempts so far. Best is yellow to pink, and the only way I'm going to beat it is by getting this thing done and getting all the way to the black. Like the video if you do, subscribe to the channel, put the bell on, you know, all those good things. And yeah, so as you probably realised, I'm basically doing one of these videos a day until I catch up with where I am now, because there's nothing more depressing than realizing that I'm a month behind in my videos where I am, and you know, knowing that I'm a lot better, or not a lot better, but I'm better at snooker than I am in these videos is quite depressing when I come to edit them. So I do want to try and not fall behind. I was pretty much nearly a month behind in my videos at some point, so I'm trying not to fall more than like a week, maybe 2 weeks behind if I can. So yeah, hopefully that'll be a bit more sustainable, as it were. So this is a short session. This was, I think I went down on a Friday lunchtime, sort of during work, so I wasn't there very long, so didn't have, did my other usual practice routines and didn't have a huge amount of time for colours clearance testing, practicing. So I think this is only like a 15-minute session, which I've edited, and it's now probably about 10 minutes, I guess. Anyway, off to a decent start. Yellow, green, brown, which is definitely the hardest part of the well, brown to blue is the hardest part of the colours clearance, but the bought colours generally are the hardest part of the colours clearance as far as I'm aware. But I have left myself with this long blue. Didn't really get anything on the brown to get the blue in, but that is one of the best long blues I've ever done, and landed relatively well on this pink as well. A bit high. I mean, it's going to be, to get on the black, I pretty much have to go around the entire table. So don't expect too much here, but can I at least get the pink in? No, the answer is no. Unless it flukes in, it doesn't fluke in. That's a good thing. I wouldn't want it to fluke in. Not that I would have had any kind of shot on the black anyway. The other thing you notice is the camera angle is different. So this table is basically my new favourite table. So it's the opposite end of the club to the one I normally play at, which means that putting the camera sort of at the red's end of the table is not really practical unless there's nobody else in the club, which, to be fair, at this point there was nobody else in the club, but there had been until relatively recently, so I hadn't had the camera set up at the bottom of the table. So I set it on the side, which I know if you noticed on other videos you'll see there's like a raised platform at the side of the tables, so it's on a tripod on there, and it's actually not too bad. The only problem is that I couldn't so the GoPro has a very bad lens distortion on it, which you then have to correct in post-processing, which I normally do, but that kind of zooms everything in a bit. So the problem is if I fully corrected the lens so the table was square, you wouldn't see the corner pockets, this side, the yellow side of the table. So it's still got a bit of a bend in the table, so sorry about that. Next time, I've used this camera setup a couple of times since then, but next time I'm in the club and I end up using this camera setup, I will try and make sure the camera's a little bit further away so I can do the lens distortion properly. Anyway, on to the commentary. That's what you're here for. And yeah, so it's pretty happy with early on attempts getting to the blue. That wasn't such a good green. I'm not really sure why I'm playing the green. Oh, I accidentally so used to putting the yellow back on the spot, even when I pot it, I accidentally put it back on the spot, even though I was continuing my colours clearance. So I'm not really sure what I was doing there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I was just practicing the green. Who knows what goes through my brain when I'm on this, especially on a Friday lunchtime when I'm, probably thinking about what I'm going to do work-wise when I get back to my desk. Overcooked that one a little bit, but do I still have a shot? I think I probably do still have a shot at this green. It's difficult to tell because there's a distortion on the table. But yeah, that wasn't a good shot either. No, struggling. That's better. And nicely out wide for the green. Yeah, when I'm feeling confident, I have started playing that shot with a tiny little bit of left-hand side just to bring the cue ball out a bit wider. So it's sort of heading towards the blue, gives me a bit more room for error and getting the right position on the green. But, you know, sometimes I just need to go back to basics and just hit the yellow and like so. Yeah, overrun it a bit. Do I even continue? No, I don't think I do. Do I bother getting the rest out? No, it looks like I do. No, I changed my mind. I bought. Yeah, I think it would have needed the rest and an extension, so it's just not worth it. Yeah, it's a bit better. Get a good view of my haircut there. Green just about drops in, but because I overcut it a little bit there, you can't see because I'm stood in the way, but the cue ball just overran slightly. Yeah, I guess that's the only problem with this camera angle, is that when I'm playing the green and I stand up on the shot, then you can't see. Yeah, that wasn't good. That's better. Nicely out wide for the green. So hopefully I play this with a screw shot, as a screw shot rather than off the cushion. I don't think I am. No. Just about goes in again. A little high on this brown, but not too bad. Well, the brown goes in, but I'm still very high on this blue, so probably the only realistic way of getting on the pink, I think, is probably off the bottom, off the black cushion and back up again. I can't film this on a Friday, there's too many people in the club Friday lunchtime. Well, I didn't commit to that. I think I thought I could maybe hold for it, but as you saw, I played the blue pocket weight, so there's no way the white was going to hold, as far as I'm concerned. So I should have hit it harder to either go past for the pink to the middle, or even harder for it to come off the cushion and back up again. I have got a cut into the middle, but it's a tough one. But it drops in, and would you look at that? A pretty much straight pot on the black. This is it, guys. This is it, folks. This has got to be it, surely. Just got to keep my composure and stroke this black in. It's pretty much dead straight. I've got nothing to do with the cue ball. Just got to trust my cue in. But it goes horribly wrong, and I miss it. And I'm absolutely gutted. That is probably the easiest black I'm going to get try to do one of these challenges. And needless to say, I ended it there. So 13 attempts this session brings me up to a total of 206 attempts. I matched my yellow to pink session. So that was something at least. But yeah, that black is going to haunt me for a while, I think. Easiest black I'm going to have. Thanks for watching, though. Thanks for continued support and all that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.